Hi everyone, welcome back. It's been a little while since my last video, but I'm hoping to be back with some more regular content. I've just gone back to work and I had quite a busy week, so I don't quite know what the next few weeks are going to look like, but I'm going to try my best. Today I have another haul video, and my channel is not going to be entirely haul videos, but I've had to get yarn recently, and so I thought I might show you. So just for reference, I live in New Zealand, so all of the prices I mention, shipping times and experiences with shipping, etc., is all based on living in New Zealand. Because of what's going on right now, Wool Warehouse and Darren Moore's, who I normally order from quite a bit, were not shipping outside of the UK. However, recently they started doing it again. Now, because I live so far away, I did opt for Express, which was with DHL. However, I ran into some issues with DHL, but that was on the New Zealand side, so that's not relating to Wool Warehouse specifically. Their tracking was all fine. That was all fine. It got shipped out quickly. It was just DHL here in New Zealand being a pain. And they didn't know what a crochet hook was. So, you know. Anyway, so this is my package. It looks large. It's my head, and this is package. It's quite big. But there's only 3 lots of yarn in here, like 3 types of yarn. One's acrylic, one's wool, and one is cotton, because I'm making 3 items. I'm making them for people. So it comes in a bag like this. I was kind of expecting customs tape all over it, considering I was told it was being held in customs, but customs and MPI did not even go in it, so I'm not quite sure what kept them so long. But I'm going to open this up. I can't find any of my scissors, so I just have to use my little ones, which is annoying. Seem to lose everything since we moved back into my in-laws. So I'm going to try and open this bag. You can't even see me. So for reference, this came from Birmingham in the UK. I'm in Auckland. I think I paid for Express, I think it was about £20, so it was about $40, I think, which, shipping's expensive, especially Express. More expensive than what I'm used to, so if shipping's an issue, yeah. As when you order overseas, you have to consider that. So that is the inside. You can kind of see some stuff in there, some blue and some green. Now, I don't know if they put this in just one big bag. I think they have. Oh. Yeah, I think they have. Ugh. So, that's a lot of goodness in there. We have some Lion Brand, some drops. Oh, they're both drops. I completely forgot what I got. So I'll get to that in a minute. Packing slip. Which says how much it was, which is helpful. And an envelope. And everything here. So, I have found I really like the Knit Pro Symphony crochet hooks, and this is what caused part of my customs issue. That's alright. I ordered some for these particular projects because I didn't have these sizes. So if I can open the bag, would be helpful. It's glued tight, won't escape. Don't know if you can see it in there. Oh, well, they all just fell out, so that's fine. that's it. Yeah. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a 4mm, 6mm, 4.5 and a 5. So I'll take one out. This is the 4mm. These are by far my favourite crochet hooks. I just can't always afford them. So I get them when I can. So, let's see if I can... Oh, how do people do... beauty YouTubers? I'm not one of them. I don't know what I'm doing. I think it has to focus. But this is the hook. If you haven't used the Symphony Wood before. And I just find it really easy to crochet with. See if I can show you the actual like top of the hook. It's not really working, but hey. So I got back to these. They were roughly all about the same price. I mean, the 4 and the 4.5 were £4.39, so that's about $9 New Zealand each. So that's what I mean by they're quite expensive. I normally spend a couple of bucks on a crochet hook. And then the other two, the 5 and the 6mm, were £4.79, so slightly more expensive than that, probably about $9.50. So I mean that's like almost $40 in crochet hooks. Yeah, I won't be buying these for a while. I will buy them again, but just not for a while because they're expensive. But I find they're really good quality, so they're worth it for me. Now, this is the goodness in here. So, I really like when I've ordered from Wool Warehouse before, and I like the fact that they have these bags that they ship their yarn in. Sometimes they do it in big bags like this, sometimes it's multiple little bags. But I find they're quite good for project bags. But the one I did have, I had for ages. I bought it, I think I ordered last from them a couple of years ago, so that bag kind of is no longer with us. It has a hole in the side, so that's not as soft as I thought it was going to be. It looked, when I looked at, so this is the cotton, when I looked at it on the website it looked a lot softer, but hey. It's not bad though, it's nice and smooth. I mean, I don't know what it will be worked up, but it's not as soft as I thought it was going to be. But anyway, this is the drops, it's probably backwards. Muscat, mercerized cotton, in colour 60. It's 100% cotton, 4mm needles, 50 grams, 100 meters. And it's this really nice blue colour. I wanted it to make like a summer top. So we'll see what it's like when it works up. I may potentially have to order something else. It's definitely... Oh, do I have... Let's see if I had some of my Hobby Rainbow 8/8, which is basically the same thickness as this, but a lot softer. But yeah, so I mean, it's not bad, but I don't know if I'll buy it again, personally. But I will let you know. I'll do a video when I actually work it up and work with it. Because I have learned in the many years I've been knitting and crocheting that what it looks like and feels like in the ball can be very different when you actually work with it and when it's actually in a project, garment or blanket or whatever you're making. So it's not terrible, but it's definitely not as soft as I thought it was going to be. This went for, so it's ice blue, drops muscat, ice blue, and how much? Doesn't say how much it was individually, but for all of them, it was £14.40, which is about $30. Can't even remember how many ones. I bought 12. No, 9. I bought 9 of these. So 9 for about $30, which isn't terrible. I mean, they are quite small balls, but I find cotton when I buy it tends to be in quite small balls anyway. So I'm not worried. This I have not tried before. I can get Lion Brand here, but it's only very select what I can get, and I can only really get it in Spotlight. So this is Lion Brand Finest Choice in color mustard. So it's this really nice mustardy colour. It kind of matches my cardigan. It's a little bit lighter. Well, that's cool. It says that money raised, or some of it, goes towards St. Jude's Hospital, Children's Research Hospital. So that's cool. It's 100% acrylic. It's on here. It's a full weight, so we would class that as like an Aran weight. It calls for I didn't say it was 4mm. This one calls for 5.5mm knitting needle, a 6mm crochet hook. Machine washable and dryable. 100 grams, 170. That's yards. I don't do yards. 156. I won't know how much yards is, so that's not helpful information to me. I don't know if I said if this was machine washable or not. I'm sure it is. Doesn't say on here. Well, that's not helpful. I'll have to look that up because I need to know if I can put it in the wash. I'm sure it is because I always check the care instructions before I buy the yarn, because especially if I'm making clothes. So the Finest Choice, this one here, I bought 7 balls of this, each 100 grams, and all up it was about, so for the 7 balls was £20.93. It's about maybe $42, which I mean isn't bad for 700 grams. I'm not going to complain. And then the last one that's in here, I was excited about this. I wouldn't say I'm disappointed, but it's not as soft as I would like, because I think the thing I got really confused about, I've had drops before, so this is another drops one. This is Drops Charisma. I've had drops before and I found it really soft. However, both of the ones I bought this time are not nearly as soft, and I wonder if maybe it's just the type of yarn that it is. This is Drops Charisma Unicolor Super Wash Wool. Normally when I get Super Wash Wool it's quite soft, but this one is not that soft. It's colour 45, light olive. It's 4mm, or calls for, sorry, I'll get my words correct. It calls for a 4mm knitting needle and crochet hook apparently. It's 50 grams, 100 meters, 100% wool. Again, one thing with drops, this particular brand here, check on the website before you buy, because it does not tell you the care instructions on the ball band. I like having my care instructions on the ball band because I like to know what I'm doing in case I forget and I don't want to have to go online. But what do? There's no care instructions on this one or the Muscat. So make sure you check before you buy, because it will not say on the ball band. Minor annoyance, but it's not bad. It's not a be all end all for me, but it's just a little bit annoying. Overall, I got 12 balls of this, and all up it came to £26.40, so probably looking at about $50. So this is the more expensive. I also got the most of it. So yes. What's it? Oh, I've just noticed something on my packing slip. So the Vanna's Choice, which is this one, is actually being discontinued. So if you like this kind of yarn and you want to get this, go onto Wool Warehouse now. If I remember, I'll try and put the link to all of these and the hooks I bought in the description. Go get this now, because it's being discontinued. I have just found it says on here, it's got an a hash, and it says this item has been discontinued, available while stocks last. So I don't know how much longer they're going to have this in, which kind of makes me sad in case I want to use it again. So much like how I said with the Muscat, it could be very different when I work with these. What's actually going to work up like, and I will keep you posted as to what that is, because I've not used these before, and I have not, like these particular types, and I've not ordered from Wool Warehouse in probably a good couple of years. So the last time I ordered from them was before I went to uni, and I went to uni in 2018. Yeah, I think I must have ordered it last in about 2017, so you know, you're looking at 2 to 3 years. Overall, I'm happy. Based on first impressions, would I pay what I paid, especially for the drops yarn? Probably not. But I admit I'm possibly a little bit biased. I'm very familiar with Hobbii. I do have a couple of videos on my channel of my Hobbii unboxings. Their cotton is always really soft, so I'm very used to soft cotton. So when I felt it looks nice, but when I felt the Muscat, I was a little bit disappointed. And their super washable feels like alpaca. This one does not. It feels like wool. So maybe just my expectations were not what they should have been. But yeah, what I paid here, for the same price or less, I can get, in my opinion, better quality from Hobbii. But I wanted to give another shop a go. Plus, also I was looking for particular colours, and Hobbii didn't have them. Or they didn't have them in the type that I wanted. So like, I wanted a medium weight, Aran weight in this colour, and trying to find that in Hobbii at the time was quite hard. And then it's also trying to find ones that are machine washable, things like that. So, final thoughts. I probably wouldn't pay the same amount that I did for these particular yarns. Again, unless when I work with them, I find it's very different, and I really like how they turn out. I like how it was shipped. It's all very tidy. I don't see any broken ball bands. I know Crystal from Bag A Day Crochet does not like broken ball bands, and I can understand that because it makes it messy and a pain, and don't think there's any missing either, which is brilliant. Considering I paid all up about £75 for these. So, you know, I would like to get all of what I paid for. But yeah, if I'm completely honest, in future, also as a comparison, you know, I mean, Hobby's in Denmark, so it's not quite so far away. But I paid $25 for my Express when I ordered from Hobby. I paid about $40. Well, that was 25 US, so about, it's probably about the same actually. Never mind, scratch that. Keep forgetting that Hobby actually charges in US, not New Zealand, whereas when I'm shopping on Wool Warehouse, Deramores, I can actually shop in New Zealand dollars, and that is one thing I will say I do prefer. The fact that I can actually shop in my own currency, and I don't have to convert everything. Or get a real shock when I go to the checkout and I realise that it's a lot more than I expected. So, overall, it's good, but I will probably still order from Hobby more. Now, I do want to try and order from some more places again. I do like Wool Warehouse. I do like Deramores. But I think I'm just trying out different yarns, whereas a lot of the Hobby ones are all relatively the same brands. They're either Hobby or Mayflower, what's some of the ones, Happy Sheep. They're all Cotton Kings is another one. They're all relatively the same brands, whereas these shops carry different brands, and I wanted to try something different. So I will see what happens. If I really don't like it, I'll just have to order something else. But I will let you know. Anyway, that video is now over 20 minutes long. And it's only 3 different types of yarn. So I'm going to let you all go now. I have been holding off opening this bag for about a week. But I couldn't do it during the week because by the time I got home from work, it was dark and the lighting's terrible. So I'm trying to use the natural light that is out there. But my filming setup is still not great. And I will be working on that. For the time being, I'm going to go. I will keep you posted on how this goes. I'm working on something else at the moment. I'll give you a quick sneak peek. So, I'm working on this at the moment. You will see what that is when I'm finished. And then I'll start working on what I bought this yarn for. Definitely give me a follow. I will put in the description box and also on the screen my personal Instagram and my business Instagram, where I post what I'm working on in the sense of crochet and knitting and what items I have for sale, because I do sell my items. So definitely give me a follow over there. I will put them both on the screen, and I will see you next time. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.